Good morning and welcome to the Board of Commissioners meeting for November 23rd. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
It's all right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Tracy. You're welcome. The approval of the minutes from the full session on November 10th, 2022.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes. Sorry. So, in Harrisburg.
You're fine. We approved the minutes from the work session on November 16th, 2022.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Yes. And approve the payment of the bills in the amount of $4,966,160.48 for the period ending November 22nd, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
There are no executive sessions. Any public comment? Okay. We'll start with the correctional facility.
Morning,
Morning,
Commissioner.
Jack.
Morning, Jack.
When Jack.
This morning, looking to get approval to change our current population control assistant from full-time to a per diem position. The rate of pay would be the same as all the other jail per diem positions at $15 per hour.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you. Item 8 has been removed by the treasurer. We found out we have one more year in that contract. We don't need to worry about that till 2023, the end of 2023. So, the courts.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Good morning.
The first item we have is to ratify the contract with Badalino Land Service for snow removal at the MDJ Vernon office for clearing of walkways in the parking lot through March 31st, 2023 at $45 per plow.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
The second item we have is to approve the amendment to the cleaning contract for the MDJ Titusville office at cost of $30 per week to B&A Cleaning Services for adding probation corridor services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you. IT. Morning, Tim.
Morning, Tim.
IT's here to approve the purchase of the annual Proxy Pro remote access license from Proxy Networks for $2,797.64.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And to ratify the purchase of the replacement Dell desktop PC for the IT help desk from Dell for $1,075.32.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you, Tim. Sheriff Powers. Morning, Dave.
I'm here to get approval for the repairs of our 2015 Ford Taurus Interceptor to meet state inspection. The cost is $3,397.97.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, I asked to approve purchase of a tent for our mobile license to carry from Starn Marketing for $1,620 to be paid for out of the abandoned firearms sales.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And lastly, to approve the purchase of a Rubbermaid utility cart to be converted into a mobile gun rack for the safe movement of PFA seized firearms in and out of the Judicial Center to be paid for out of the abandoned firearms sales money at a cost of $220. That bid may need updated. It's an older bid.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion?
Do you have any idea when?
Tim was on vacation, and then I forgot to talk to him about it since he's been back, so
Okay.
I'll get on that today.
All right.
Let us know some changes.
Thanks.
Any other discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dave.
Dave.
Public safety. Morning, Greg.
Morning, Greg.
We'd ask for your approval of their annual maintenance agreement with breathing air systems for the breathing air trailer maintenance at a cost of $1,548.98. That'll be a budgeted item.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Yes.
Thank you. We're also asking for your approval of the agreement with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for providing a grant of $306,111 to the Northwestern PA Emergency Response Group.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you. Requesting the approval to purchase 7 MSA chargers and cylinder holders from the Hazmat Response Fund grant and Tier 2 fees in the amount of $23,408 from Fire Force. There's no additional expense to the county.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
And finally, we're requesting to approve our annual maintenance agreement with InSync for the CAD link support for the records management system for our CAD.
So moved.
This, the cost was $1,199.
Sorry, I was thinking the band in sync.
So is he.
Bye. Yes.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Okay,
I
thank
would
you.
like to report down at CCAP, when we voted on our priorities for the coming year, 911 funding was the first priority that was approved by all the commissioners.
Good. The formula needs to definitely be.
Yeah, because it's going to sunset. And
Thank you. Maintenance.
Morning.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Mark.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices from the courthouse remodeling project, the HVAC project for $320.84 from Granger.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay an invoice from the Eads Group. This is for Crawford County Bridge number 8 on Creek Road for professional engineering services for $5,487.23. This will be paid for with liquid fuels money.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Asking approval to pay an invoice from the Eads Group. This is for Crawford County Bridge number 26 on Glendon Road for professional engineering services for $2,155.61. This will also be paid for with liquid fuels money.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Crawford County Planning.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Zach.
Zachary.
First item this morning, we're asking approval of payment application number 1 for Terrell Works in the amount of $20,538.91. This is for a partial payment for the City of Titusville's Diamond Street Park project. It is being funded out of the Titusville's fiscal year 2020 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Yes.
The next item is I have a request for a partial payment for pay application number 1 to Terra Works in the amount of $78,421.43. Again, for the Diamond Street Park project. This is paid for out of the CDBG CV program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
We're seeking approval of a pay invoice 286574 from Forever Media, Northwest PA, in the amount of $180 for their our fair housing advertisements. This is paid for out of fiscal year 2019 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval and a pay of an invoice 77256 for the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $490.50. This is for a publication associated with the North Shenango First Street sewer project. It is paid for out of fiscal year 2019 CDBG.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of a pay invoice number 10, 2022-8 from Pashik MTR in the amount of $3,137.50 for engineering services associated with the City of Titusville's Diamond Street project. This is paid for out of the City of Titusville's 2020 CDBG program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Next, I'm asking for approval of a purchase of 2 Dell monitors and an OptiPlex computer in the total amount of $1,213.42 as a replacement computer. This was quoted by IT and would be paid for out of the CapEx fund.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of an amendment to the letter of understanding between Crawford County and West Fallowfield Township for their CDBG entitlement program years fiscal 2020 and 2021 associated with the Rocky Glen Road project.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval of a resolution authorizing a 5-year LERTA for commercial business improvements made at 17186 Park Avenue Extension in Woodcock Township. This LERTA would increase 20% every year until the abatement was realized.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
And finally, this morning, we're asking for approval of a resolution authorizing Commissioner Henry and Commissioner Weiderspan to execute an electronic contract with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania for the $1.2 million improvement grant for Heidi Cooper Park through the CDBG Competitive Round 3 Coronavirus Program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you, Zach.
Very
Thanks,
much.
Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Human Services.
Morning,
Morning,
Commissioners.
Sue.
Morning, Sue.
I'm seeking approval of 2 MOUs and an attestation form to submit with a grant application. The grant proposal is for the inclusion of peer services and behavioral health crisis intervention.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
I'm seeking to ratify payment to the Center for Family Services for the delivery of ERAP 2 services through 11/7/22, totaling $188,505.06 with no cost to the county, all paid with ERAP 2 funds.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
I'm seeking approval of the purchase requisition to John Amato Family Links to provide a training on understanding and managing compassion fatigue. The total cost of the training for 2 half-days is $1,200. The cost to the county is $64.07.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking to ratify the purchase requisition for our training costs associated with sending our SOC coordinator to a training in Salt Lake City, Utah. The training is a train-the-trainer forum that is required in order for us to move forward with crisis intervention team training. The cost of the training is $4,771.18. There is no cost to the county, all paid for through the Northwest Behavioral Health Partnership.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seeking approval of Amendment C1 to the fiscal year 21-22 professional contract with the Center for Family Services, extending the contract end date from December 31st, 2022 to December 31st, 2023. The amount of the funding remains the same.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Seeking approval of the CYSJP fiscal year 22-23 contract with the Center for Family Services for in-home counseling, parenting education, homemaker education, anger management, and the peer support advocacy program.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Seeking to ratify the CYSJP fiscal year 22-23 contract with LifeNet. This contract is for in-home family preservation services for a child placed in a kinship home in Glen Rock, Wyoming. This contract is only needed to cover for 1 day of services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Seeking approval of the CYSJP fiscal year 22-23 contract with Shippenville Project Point of Light for sexual offender evaluations, social evaluations, counseling, group therapy, polygraph, IPPC, court appearance, and telephone testimony services.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Seeking approval of the CYSJP fiscal year 22-23 contract with the Bear Foundation for foster care services.
So moved.
Second?
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval for the CYSJP contract with Trade Winds Counseling Services for a diagnostic, counseling, group, court, team meeting, polygraph, able assessment, psychosocial risk assessment, and comprehensive trauma evaluation.
So moved?
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And finally, I'm requesting approval of the MHIDEI fiscal year 22-23 contract with the Center for Family Services for special outreach, parenting, and anger management services.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $49,740. These were detailed at last week's work session.
So moved?
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And for your ratification, I have invoices totaling $720,303.16. These were also detailed at last week's work session.
So moved.
Second?
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have one more thing I need to present.
Okay.
We have a preliminary budget. This will need to be on display for 30 days. It is the 2023 budget, and we are looking at a total revenue of $73,065,831, total expense of $74,260, or $260,932. That is a deficit of $1,195,101 at this point. There's still work for us to be doing. I have some ideas of places we can make some cuts to get us into balance, and I am confident that by the 28th of December, when we pass it, we will be in balance.
Thank you for your and Denise's work on all that, so
Thank you very much.
much appreciated.
Everyone has really worked well this year, and I look forward to more cooperation as we balance it.
Thank you.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Okay, we have new hires and transfers in your packet.
Make a motion, we approve the request for new hires and employee transfers as detailed in our packet today.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Okay, upcoming information. The courthouse will be closed, obviously, on Thanksgiving and the day after. And then the next work session will be December 7th. The next full session will be December 14th. Commissioner comments, Commissioner Saw.
Thank you. Just to let everyone know that our general election 2022 results have been certified. So if you will, we can put the 2022 elections behind us, and we're already looking at ways to get through the 2023 elections. It'll be a big election. Again, those people who think that election work is only 2 days a year have never worked in elections. So I again want to commend the Voter Services Office for all the work that they did. Jess, Heather, Reggie, Matt, with Gina's assistance and my election board colleagues. It was a good election and a lot of hard work. So we'll look to make improvements for next year. And otherwise, as a reminder, obviously, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We all have much to be thankful for, so let us keep that perspective.
Thank you. Commissioner Weiderspan.
I would just echo what Christopher said about the election. I think everyone did a great job, and things ran very smooth. And I not only appreciate, but certainly do the voters that came out and voted, but everyone that helped to get the election process through, and from election day and through the count. So thank you to all of them, and I'd just like to wish everyone a very happy and blessed Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, and enjoy it with your family and friends. Thank you.
Thank you. And I would just like to add on to the work with the budget. It's a lot of work, and each department head who brought their budget in as tight as they could, we appreciate that. We're probably going to have to ask you to make some additional moves here and there, but it's just a challenge to stay in a balanced budget for 3 years in a row, and I'm proud of everybody for working that and making sure that we can get there. It's just not the time for us to worry about a tax increase. Also, I'd be remiss without telling you about my alma mater, the single A state champion Maplewood girls volleyball team, who won their 6th state championship over the weekend by sweeping each opponent they had. So thank you to Sheila and all of our girls out there. It's an amazing program and to continue success. Without that being said, I guess we have anything else? You can, get a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. All right, we're going to salary board meeting to order for November 23rd, 2022. We'll start with approval of minutes from the November 10th meeting.
So moved.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. There was one executive session on November 18th for the Care Center. Now motions before the board. You're up first, Dave.
Okay, I'm here to ratify the rate for new hire Daryl Anderson per diem security officer, replacing Tony McIntyre, effective 11/21/2022 at $14.50 an hour.
I'll second.
It's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Secondly, I'd like to set the rate for Brendan Peters, a full-time sergeant who completes 10 years of service, effective December 3rd, 2022, is set at the December 22nd, 2021 salary board at $22 per hour.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Thanks, Brendan, for 10 years. I know he puts a lot of extra time in with warrants and stuff, so
He does a fantastic
he's a great
job.
part of your, yeah. And, his wife's okay, too. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Public safety.
We would ask that you set the rate for the transfer of Joshua Schmidt from 911 per diem dispatcher, transferring from per diem dispatcher trainee effective December 4th at a rate of $15.50 per hour.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Correction facility.
Requesting a rehire of Rob Griffin as per diem corrections officer, adding to our list, effective 11/14/22.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jack.
The Care Center.
We're looking to ratify the rate for the new hire of Kathy Porter, full-time accounting specialist, replacing Samantha Wozniak, effective 11/21/2022 at a rate of $21 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Welcome. Good to see you back there. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There are no other items, I think, for the side board. If not, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Thank you. All right, I'm going to bring the retirement board meeting to order for November 23rd. We'll start with the approval of minutes from the November 10th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for you, Christine.
Make a motion for Summer Trebley, formerly the Crawford County Care Center. Start date is 7/28/2022 to withdraw her retirement. Last date paid and interest through 11/6/2022.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Make a motion for Morgan Courtney, formerly the Crawford County Care Center, with a start date of 5/16/2022. Withdraw for retirement. Last date paid and interest through 11/11/2022.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Make a motion for Anthony Dudas, former the Crawford County Crawford County Correctional Facility. Start date 7/25/2018. Withdraw his retirement with the last date paid in interest through 11/16/2022.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Review of a cost of living adjustment for retirees.
I believe we have to do this every so often.
We do have to every 3
Look at
years.
a COLA, given the state of the budget and the economy and everything, I'm not in favor of making any increases at this time.
And if I'm not mistaken, if we make an increase, we're bound by what that increase is. We have no latitude to make it more, make it less, make it anything. We have to use the CPI or
for
whatever. So
rural areas or
Yeah.
something like that.
I agree. So, yeah, I would agree. I'm not going to be in favor of making an adjustment right now.
Any other comments? We don't need any other.
I don't think we need a formal motion that I'm aware of.
Keith, do we need anything else from them?
I think we just discussed.
Okay. Okay.
We can check back through, and if we're required to make a motion, we can do that. We still have time by the end of the year.
Okay.
All right. Make a motion to approve the increase in the monthly fee for professional actuarial services with Corn Ferry from $2,151 to $2,215, effective January 1st, 2023.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Any other business for the retirement board? If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.
No need for an election board meeting, so thank you.